What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Sport Universe Point of View. Tom Brady went to his 7th Super Bowl. You can tell. I'm not happy about it. I'm a Jets fan, so the history with me and Tom Brady has been, for a while, not good. And I was rooting for the Chiefs tonight. We're going to get into a little game analysis, what I thought of the game, things like that. But before we do, please like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, do all those good things. And we'll get into it. All right, so listen, this game heavily dependent on the Buccaneers defense, and if, in all honesty, they haven't announced it, but Todd Bowles should be the MVP. I know he's not going to be because it's not going to be a coach, but they'll probably end up giving the MVP to Tom Brady because he won his 7th Super Bowl. But the defense of the Bucs totally put down the Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes specifically. I think the stat was he's never lost by double digits, never, at least in the NFL, has never gone a game without scoring a touchdown, and this was the game that he did. And it was obvious for Patrick Mahomes. A huge problem for him was obviously the offensive line for the Chiefs was decimated by COVID lists and things like that. But also his foot was bothering him throughout the game. You could see him limping a lot of the time. And I mean, he just couldn't get it going, and they had some great defensive schemes. It seemed like they kept getting after him. He had to make some crazy throws that the Chiefs just ended up dropping, or had to make miraculous plays for them to actually count. I mean, just the excitement of one of his plays where he has to run around was insane because he could just do crazy things. And the lore of Patrick Mahomes and how good a quarterback he is shouldn't be decreased by this game, because it was obvious the Buccaneers defense was just a lot to handle. But I mean, for the Bucs, there's a lot of storylines for them. I mean, you have Tom Brady getting his 7th Super Bowl, leading another team to the promised land. And one thing I want to talk about in this video is the Tom Brady-Bill Belichick situation. For a long time, it was Tom Brady and Bill Belichick. They were the ones that guided the Patriots to all those Super Bowl wins and things like that. In all honesty, I've always had the belief that it's more the players than the coaches. And I think a lot of people believe that, but I think a lot of people also believe the coaches are have a heavy influence on what happens. But for me, I mean, Tom Brady's such a talent, and it's been on display, and I don't think it's always been because of his combination with Bill Belichick, and I think that's what he wanted to prove this season when he left the Patriots, and he definitely did prove it. That was more him than Bill Belichick. And we know the history between Tom Brady and Bill Belichick is not the greatest, and he proved that he is the reason that the Patriots had so much success during his tenure with the Patriots. And it sucks to say, but he's definitely the GOAT. I mean, there's no doubt about it. He's close to being better than Michael Jordan as the greatest athlete ever, in my opinion. I mean, he's just accomplishments after accomplishments, accolades after accolades, year after year. He just gets it done, and it's so tough to stop him. I mean, I was watching the offense today with Tom Brady for the Buccaneers, and it reminded me so many times of Tom Brady-led Patriots teams against the Jets, which was so hard to stop them. He's so comfortable in the pocket, can get easy throws after easy throws, and it's so difficult to stop someone like that. And looking back, it's crazy that the Jets were once able to beat him in the AFC divisional round, or whatever. It must have been the divisional round. But I mean, another accomplishment to add to Tom Brady's belt. A sucky game on my end because I wanted the Chiefs to win, but he continues to do it, and that about wraps it up.